Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief. There I am, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. Woo! And beside me is the famous surgeon, Dr. Fat Packer. Doctor, say hello to everybody in video land.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you here with us today. Be sure to watch all of our stuff because we are very funny.
We are very, very funny. And below us is Homeless Charlie. Homeless, your wig looks stunning today.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I hung it up nicely a couple of days ago. I think it sort of worked. I usually just throw it on the floor in the corner, but.
And your cat sleeps on it. Now, guys, see these?
Cookies.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Yeah, those are Girl Scouts.
I saved these two for you, and then I realized that we're in 3 different locations.
Oh.
So I'm going to eat them.
Oh, boy, are you a bastard or what?
I am a bastard. Anyway, speaking of bastards, what we do is we tell jokes. You laugh. That's how the whole thing goes. But before we do that, Dr. Vatpacker, we have a point of conversation between just the 3 of us. What is our point of conversation today?
Well, I was thinking about this the other day, and we have so many words but I thought, gee, I wonder what the most useless word would be. The most useless word. How about you, Homeless Charlie? Would you know, in your own opinion, what would be the most useless word?
In your opinion.
In my opinion, well, after about 20 seconds of thought, I think one of the most useless words is really.
Oh.
Really? Really? Well, if I said something to somebody and then they remark, really? Well, for God's sakes, if I said it, it must be true. I said it. So I think really should just be struck from our vocabulary.
Oh, that's a very good thought, then. I like that. How about you, comedy? Oh, I shouldn't go with you right away. You're eating a cookie.
What?
Don't call me a what?
The most useless word is the word that's used most across the entire world in all conversations, speeches, everything. And that is the word, if it is such word, U-H. And you hear it every day.
It's like a pause.
I wanted to go to the store with my friend, but sometimes, well, it's either or but anyway, what's that?
Wow, those are pretty good. I like that. See, I came up.
The point being is that you get millions and millions of uhs and ums that don't mean anything every day. So that's my story.
That is very good. I thought of the word literally. Literally. People use that all the time, and it's not right. It's like, excuse me, but you literally blew my mind. Well, if he did that, then my mind would actually be blown.
Yes, yeah.
They mix that up with the word figuratively.
Well, that is very, very educational there, Doctor.
I had more time to think of it than you did.
Well, that's true.
Used the word.
What's that, Homeless? What did you say?
I've never used the word figuratively.
Never?
Oh. Well, I think once I saw a young lady on the boardwalk and I said figuratively, but it was in a different sense.
Yeah, perhaps in nonsense.
Or you say to the girl on the beach, you have a very nice figuratively.
See?
That's
a useful word.
Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's getting up to campaign season for all the politicians, So I heard this guy the other day, and he was talking to the crowd, and one of the people in the audience yelled up and he says, "I wouldn't vote for you if you were St. Peter himself."
Whoa.
When the politician looked at him, he said, "If I was St. Peter, you wouldn't be in my district."
Exactly. Darn it.
I thought that was clever.
That was. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, there was a new study that came out recently and found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys.
Oh,
I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey.
Well, there you go.
there you go.
Speaking of monkeys, I've
Yeah.
started a new company. I haven't even named it. I don't know what to name it, but I'm making sweaters and selling sweaters for wiener dogs.
Oh, oh,
Well, I just finished my first sweater.
oh
Okay.
my goodness.
How cute. What do you call it?
Wow.
Well, I wanted to get some suggestions
Ah,
from you guys. What do you
how about something like warm your wiener?
How about we could call the first sweater a hot dog roll? Hey? Huh?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Buns for your puppy.
Tube steaks, universal. How you like that one?
No,
Yeah.
Now look at, yeah, but look at the intricacy of the.
I know. Did you knit that yourself?
Yeah,
The
huh?
sweater, the sweater is beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm a craftsman all the way.
I-
Dr. Fatpacker, your turn.
Oh, okay. I'll take a turn. Well, I was in the bar the other night and this woman was talking to her daughter and her daughter says to her, oh, we fought again. I'm coming over to stay with you. And the mother looks at her and she goes, no, dear, he'll pay for his mistakes. I'm coming to stay with you.
That takes care of that. That's
Yeah.
the perfect punishment. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, last night I fell asleep while reading some old magazines.
Yeah?
And then this morning I woke up with back issues.
Back. Oh, that is very good.
Took me half a second. That was good. I liked it.
Well, my old girlfriend is so fat.
How fat is she?
She is so fat that every time she steps on the scales, the readout says to be continued. Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, my bartender the other night, he says to me, I'm the cheapest person he knows. Huh, I'm not buying it.
Oh, very good. I like that. Almost Charlie.
Wonder. Well, a Mormon was seated next to an Irishman on a flight to London. And after the plane took off, drink orders were taken. The Irishman asked for a whiskey, which was served immediately. The flight attendant then asked the Mormon, to which he replied in disgust, I'd rather be savagely raped by a dozen whores than let liquor touch my lips.
Whoa.
The Irishman handed his drink back and said, me too. I didn't know we had a choice.
Oh,
The last time I was in Florida, well, you know how those, you hold a shell up to your ear?
Yeah.
yeah,
Hear the ocean?
yeah.
Last time I was in Florida, I tried a new, like a little twist, right? And I grabbed this very pretty girl in a bikini and I held her up to my ear. And you know what I heard?
What?
Screams. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I posted bail. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh my goodness. Well, I went to this restaurant the other night and I was early. I'm always early for these things. So I went up and I wanted to check in and the manager says, well, do you mind waiting for a few minutes? When I said, well, not at all. And he goes, good, take these drinks to table 9.
Mhm. You got to clarify, right, doctor?
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. Good one. Homeless Charlie.
I'm not sure if this has happened to you, but the most terrifying moment in life is when the toilet refuses to flush at someone else's house.
Oh. I know. That's
That's
happened at least once to me.
Well, I just got back from the doctor, guys,
Yeah.
and I decided to take a shower, and I looked down, and I didn't realize that I had 6 belly buttons.
Really?
Really?
Of course, I just came back from my doctor, the acupuncturist. That's where I came from.
Oh, yeah. I came from my mother. Yeah.
Dr. Fatpacker,
Well, you know,
hold it. This is your last one.
What?
can I move now?
Yeah, yeah, last one.
Let's
Last
do
one.
something quick then, you know, how about, you know, the email and text messages and all that. You ever get a handwritten letter in the mail? And then you look at it, you go, what the heck? Has somebody been kidnapped?
That's the only time.
What is it?
The only time. Okay, Homeless Charlie, last one.
Well, last night I got robbed at the local Shell gas station.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, unusual. So I called the cops and they
Sure.
said, who did it? And I said, pump number 8.
Well, here's my last one if I can find it. Where the hell is it?
I think it's right underneath that pad in front of you.
I'll tell you, I'm not doing a final joke. So,
Oh, that is so nasty.
but I have a doozy for our next video. It's sort of fine. So we're out of here. Thank you for laughing at all of our jokes. We're done. We're gone. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Dr. Fatpacker, we're going to invite a famous celebrity to be on our very next Funny Old Guys video. Who shall we invite?
I think that we should invite Ghostbuster himself, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. That's a perfect
Yeah.
idea. So, Billy, we want you to check in with Funny Old Guys at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. You have 24 hours to check in. And Bill,
Good choice.
if you don't check in 24 hours, guess what? You're going to go in the trash bin. So,
Oh,
this is the comedy thief saying, I forgot who I was today. I'm under the weather, folks. I'm under the weather, right? I'm saying goodbye, and I'm passing along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Oh, before you go, look down at the bottom. If you're on YouTube, it'll have that little rectangle thing that it says subscribe.
Yes.
I want you to change that over to subscribed. And you can do that by just clicking on it. So subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
That's beautiful. And Homeless Charlie, we want you to say farewell to the guys, the gals in internet space.
Goodbye to the guys and gals in outer space.
Close enough. You did it better than I did. So everybody say goodbye. Everybody say goodbye. Everybody wave. We need some waves. And there we go.